So today's what, Thursday, I think. It's been an absolutely crazy week this week, which is good. We like crazy because crazy means we're busy. Um, so I've been over at Ramsgate this morning, just finishing off one of the final rooms, ready for the tackers to close it up, so we can then move on and get ready for the next stage. And on the way back from Ramsgate to go and meet Toby, who's down on the farm, starting second fix, we done a couple of EICRs. The one that stands out to me the most is a nice little cottage, really nice. Went in, everything looks all lovely and right, and then you get to the fuse board, and it's an old rewirable fuse board. And it's like, right, okay. Unfortunately, that's a foul. Because with rewirable fuse boards, they don't have an RCD on them. So just with the rewirable fuse boards, they throw up about 5 C2s straight away. So we said to the lady, like, look, unfortunately, your test is going to fail solely on the fact that the fuse board isn't doing what it's meant to be doing. Or it's not as safe as it could be, should we say. Now, everything else in the house, all checked out perfectly fine. So, R1, R2s on lighting circuits and cooker circuits, ring continuity on sockets, everything was perfectly fine. It was just the fuse board was a stumbling block. So, we said, like, you need to upgrade the fuse board. And the woman was like, but I paid someone 4 years ago to change it. And they charged me like £700 for the privilege of changing it. And it's like, oh, well, I'm really, really sorry to tell you this, but it's not been changed. And because it hasn't been changed, you've now failed. And she's like, what do I do? And it's like, did you pay cash? And she was like, well, yeah. And it's like, well, there's not much you can do. Like, did you get a certificate to say that the work was done? No, I didn't get any of that. It's like, well, then unfortunately you've like parted with your money without the work being done. And it's really scary to think that there's individuals out there who would do something like that. Who would go up to someone and say, yeah, 700 quid, we'll do this, we'll do it. And then walk away with the money and not even do it. Like, how do these people sleep at night? It's unreal. So now this woman's absolutely heartbroken. They're trying to sell their house. And it's like, right, you've now got to pay another 700 quid to make this satisfactory. So, but yeah, so my heart goes out to that woman. Like, really feel sorry for her. So, and I hate being a bearer of bad news. The other EICR, absolutely fine. There was an extractor fan not working. So we'll flag that up with the landlord. And they will basically give us an instruction to go and change it. Not that an appliance not working fouls a safety inspection. It's just an observation. So we take the observation back, and then it's down to the landlord to decide whether they want to change it or not. 9 times out of 10, they do, because if they don't, then it causes a lot of problems down the line. So yeah, so we're now on our way back to young Toby, who's stayed in Sittingbourne because we had to divide and conquer to keep 2 clients happy. So we're just on the way back to Toby now, see how he's getting on. And then Anastasia's got she's got a Halloween disco tonight. So Daddy's got to race her home. Somehow get her looking all Halloweeny, which is like what Mum does, but Mum's not about it a minute. So yeah, so this will be a fun evening for Dad, won't it? But yeah,
Right, so we've got an emergency call out today about sockets keep burning out. Right, now when we have a look, right, I can see why things aren't going very well for these people. Now, when we follow this green and yellow cable, which is at the earth cutter, is actually feeding a caravan. So not surprised. That's the result we're getting.
Friday, end of the week, Toby's about to jump up in the loft. We're basically working out in the rain today, over in a place called Leminge. Yeah, over near Folkestone. So it's quite a nice place. A friend of mine moved out here a little while ago, asked us to install a car, move his car charger. So we basically got a Zappy, take it from his house in Gillingham and then bring it back over here. So yeah, so just basically doing this today. So all right, so it's a Zappy My Energy. It's quite a nice charger. We're gonna reset it all through the app so we can do the relocation and whatever. So they've got a 8th edition consumer unit up here. So Toby's up there in a minute, climbing about, getting ready. We're gonna run a cable from there, run it through the ceiling space, across, and then we're gonna join onto the cable that comes off the Zappy. So that's finishes another week. So it's about 5 o'clock, I think. So yeah, it went good. So we was really busy Monday to Wednesday, like getting those 2 rooms down at Ramsgate finished off, so the tackers can come through and put things right. We divided and conquered yesterday. Toby went off to the farm to get some of that energised so they could get lights on down there and keep that customer happy. I stayed at Ramsgate to close out some bits that we need to get done just so they can push along. And then today, and then yesterday we had those EICRs with the poor woman who paid for a fuse board upgrade who didn't have a fuse board upgrade done. This morning I think we had 4 EICRs to do. And then obviously we went over to Leminge to go and do a car charger for a good friend of mine. And then, like always, on the way out, do us a favour, mate, go around my dad's and change the light switch. Yep, sure, go around there. Yep, we've got 4 light switches. All right, cool, sure. Thank you. So yeah, and then, yeah, just got back. Stephanie's home from work, so Stephanie's doing karate tonight with Anastasia. Then they're going out trick-or-treating, and I'm cooking Hunter's chicken. So, yeah, it's all fun. And then, yeah, need to get rid of these bags under my eyes. But, yeah, happy days. So, had a good week.